Cameron Ervin is nearly hysterical as he's processed into the Gwinnett County Jail shortly after his arrest for trying to kill his parents. In a separate room, 19-year-old Christopher confesses to the crime.
Never in my wildest dreams would I have pictured myself doing that. And that sorry doesn't begin to describe it, but...
Gwinnett County 911, what's the location of the emergency? Yes, please send someone to not house my children. They're trying to kill me. Okay, what do you mean that your children are trying to kill you? They've attacked me and my husband. They drugged us with Xanax. They've attacked us. They're trying to kill us. Okay, now phone me. My husband has distracted them, and I was just able to get to the phone. Please hurry. Sit down, okay? Please. And you said your husband has restrained them? He's distracted them. So how could you get to the phone? Please hurry, please. They're 22 and 17. Please. Okay, how did they try and kill you, ma'am? They're trying to strangle us and shoot us, and they put Xanax in our food, and they thought we were asleep. They tried to attack us. They beat me up. They beat him up. They're trying to kill us. Please.
Both describe a distant relationship with their parents and pressure to excel in sports, college, and the military.
Total about 14. My dad really didn't pay me any attention. I wish we could have been a more cohesive family unit. That doesn't justify what we did.
Explains a lot, though.
By any means.
In several hours of interrogation tapes, the teens are cooperative, admitting they tried to set their parents' house on fire, then tried to stab, suffocate, and beat them to death when the explosion plan failed. Brothers who describe each other as best friends are reunited. 17-year-old Cameron still sobbing uncontrollably.
We made a bad decision.
That's all right, though. I love you, man.
We fucked up, bud.
Two brothers were sentenced to 20 years in prison for trying to kill their parents last year.
First of all, I'd like to apologize.
23-year-old Christopher Ervin and his 19-year-old brother Cameron pled guilty to 13 charges in connection with the crime at their Atlanta area home in September 2015, in which they allegedly drugged their parents Yvonne and Zachary, beat them, stabbed them, and tried to set the house on fire. Despite the horror they went through, these parents have forgiven their boys and asked the judge for mercy.
I don't see myself as a victim. I'm a father first. Knew that there was something terribly that went wrong during this span. And I had no other choice but to forgive them.
The prosecution asked for 50 years, but the judge sentenced them to 20 years with 30 years of probation, and they will be eligible for parole after 10 years.
I'm extremely regretful.
These decisions are never easy for the court.
The brothers apologized, expressed remorse, and pled guilty to their crimes. They also expressed their love for their parents, who they will only be able to see when they come to visit them in prison.